Greetings and salutations, welcome to another episode of Baldurs Gate 3. Welcome you once again on my channel. I hope you are having a wonderful day today, and I hope I can make it a little bit more entertaining. As you might have recalled, last time we did a pretty large battle in the ruins underneath, and we set camp here. We did rest, if I recall, here. So we can now leave camp and continue onward with our adventures, which would start with absolutely looting this place. And I think I'm gonna do a little trick to save on time of the recording and improve the watching experience. I'm gonna have one of the characters pick up everything in camp while having nothing in inventory. Who will be a good candidate? I think Gale will be a good candidate for that. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for Gale. I'm gonna move all of his equipment to someone else. Doesn't really matter who. Well, maybe not Torch. This should do. And then I'm gonna loot entire camp and show you just the results on what Gale has on him. Alright, I did scour this area pretty thoroughly, I think. I looted pretty much everything I could without opening any doors. And the results are as such. A bunch of books, a lot of each type of it. Some ancient scroll, that's not a story item. Few torches, few candles, a bunch of candles actually. Then we have cutting boards, some tableware, a bit of gold, and few food items. A bunch of jugs that I'm gonna sell for some scrap money. Yeah, that's what I found here, and now I can actually explore this place lore-wise. I did try to light up every single light source I came across, so we can see stuff, and I didn't open any doors actually. And first thing I would be going to camp, and since these are the ancient ruins, I think Shar could use the experience, as it could be place of worship. I'm gonna replace Will for her. Well, I would like to get the protagonist here actually.
Moving in.
Talk with her.
Something's on my mind.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Sure. Let's leave those. Join me.
Crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me.
Yes. Your trade place is full.
Lead the way then.
Excellent. And I do need to level her up. Let's do so. Level 3 cleric. Can't wait to unlock withers so I can change the subclasses of people. I'm gonna keep going full cleric, and if anything, if I would ever multi-class her, it would be with other caster, full caster, to maintain spell progression. Level up cleric, we don't really have much. We unlock second level spells, which is pretty big, as well as trickery domain spells, because she has the trickery domain. And now I can change prepared spells. We've got a few new ones. Well, entire cleric is pretty much. Silence, blindness, enhance ability, spiritual weapon, brave healing, hold person, calm emotions, protective poison, warding bond. And then there is lesser restoration and aid. So what do I want? There is the shield, there is the warding bond if I want to. It is not concentration actually. Second level spell, this is concentration first level. We have Bane, healing words, inflict wounds, guiding bolt, and cure wounds. I think I'm gonna drop you cure wounds from this set. And warding bond is pretty good. Lesser restoration could be useful, pretty niche though. Hold person is good debuff to have. concentration though, which I have Bane and Shield of Fake Concentration currently. Spiritual Weapon is pretty good for bonus action use. I do have the Healing Word though as a bonus action. I think I'm gonna go with Warding Bond and the pre-buff. And then Inflict Wounds, Guiding Bolt. Those are those two serve pretty much the same purpose. I'm gonna drop Inflict Wounds, as she does not like to be melee. And I'm gonna go Hold Person instead. Well, Spiritual Weapon is also very good. I'm gonna go with Hold Person though. And that will be it for her.
Oh, I have them.
And then Gale. Gale. What do we have for spells? Because we are in the ruins. I assume there are gonna be some stuff that we can't decipher, pretty much. We don't really have any of those type of spells. At least not yet. Do we have a scroll of those? I want comprehend languages if I can. If it's even a thing in this game. Well, if it is, I don't have it. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I believe we are ready now to explore the ruins. So, what do we have here? I do have few things that I've noticed inside those rooms that I already opened. Well, that were already opened technically. Like for example, I would need to go this way. A library room, I think, or archives. But there were a few books on pulpits. Let's have Shadowheart read them.
Let's try this way.
Like this one, The Unclaimed. In life, her service has been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her. Her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of the devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and faded city of judgment, she waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. A million souls and more passed her in corrupt gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand, no voice whispered instruction in her ear, no guidance proffered itself from the bleached barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air coming and going, and still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelemvor pitied her as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. The cleric of Lady of Loss and claimed that despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, and not of forgetting, but being forgotten. Now, comment Shadowheart, interesting. We also have this book, Chapel Records. Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bones, white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. The warrant triple Ilmater drowning. Ivain Arkenson Ogma, internal rot, Devrin Stout Saloon, fever. I guess those are their religions. This Saloon is a goddess name. And there was also some tablets, I think. Some more at least. And there's also a lever. Let's pull the lever once we read it. What was that, indeed? I did found this lever with a passive perception check. So it is missable. And it opened this door, I think. As this one was closed and without any way of lockpicking actually before. What do I have here? Some skulls. A lot of cobwebs, that's for sure. May as well light up all of the candles. Also wonder how those cobwebs won't catch fire. Do we have here anything to interact? No, there is a door here. And the second part of the room seems pretty empty actually. This entire room seems empty. So I guess it's more so of a corridor. But before we interact with the door to another place, let's in... Oh, that's an exit, I think. Is this all from this then? There's also a door here. Or at least looks like it. And it is. Let's open that one. I guess I could have looted this area. Let's go with Gale to have everything on the same place. Especially since he's the good barterer. Maybe we'll drop some clothes.
All right.
Great. Nothing much. More books. The rooms are usually empty, but sometimes they do have books. Nothing in here, another row of books. There's a mirror. I would interact with it in a second, I think.
The path less traveled.
Can add that to inventory. A chest. And seems like everything in here. Could have searched this before then. But the mirror.
Easy enough. No harm reflecting on one's appearance.
I see. And that would be everything here. Yeah, maps tells me everything here was explored, I think. Or at least it looks like it. Even though some places of maps seem bugged. I guess they didn't cut precisely just the rooms and some places are visible. Let's go to the door we found then, shall we? And also I don't know why it's not marked now on the map. I guess that's at least marked on this map. No, it's also not. Let's get here. And then the door we found. Now it's marked. Dank Crypt. So I believe this is the place with withers. But first let's have a look around, as Gale of course. Some spells could be good to have. Also lighting up this place won't hurt. Heavy oak doors, interesting. Oh, those doors lead to the room I already visited and activated a trap in. Well, no, I think actually didn't activate the trap. I got lucky, I think. I was expecting to activate the trap. That's all for this one, I think. Let's open the heavy door if I can. Open. And here, this is the room we already looted. And even more traps.
Dangerous than I thought.
Now let's go to the other side. Probably there's... Heart stash. Gale has taken engraved key from Shadowheart using magic pockets. Interesting. Oh, there's also a candelabra here. Ah, not much for the life sources, huh? There is one. It does actually require a shot. Compared to the default wall candelabras. There isn't really much stuff here, actually.
Sword-carrying scribes. What was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection?
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
protection.
Someone already said that, but okay. And there's a chest hidden here with some silver bijouterie. Let's continue. Let's continue with the looting. Empty vases. A jug. There's a brazier here. Another skeleton. A locked chest. I think Gale would still be the best dexterity one. Oh, out of all of us, let's get a quick check. Character sheet. Gale, Lae'zel, or Shadowheart. So it doesn't really matter who except for Shadowheart.
Surely there's a spell.
Lockpick. Dexterity. Guidance. We need 10 at least. We got it. What do I have here then? Some more spells. There's some sort of cave here. With a lever. Alright. And this exit, I think. Yes, we did find this exit before. That's the pathway along the place when I need a shovel. Now I have a shovel. I will go through here later on. Grab this chest. The buried treasure. Let's continue exploring with Gale, as he has handy fire access for those braziers. Let's continue looting the place. The vases don't seem to have much in them. Alright.
Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
Jab Scribe of the Dead, interesting. Also 3 people succeeded on this religion check. Alright, this seems like an empty place now. What else do we have here? Alt. There's a plague here. A well hidden one.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Unknown language. I've only had comprehend languages right now. Could be interesting. I think I will mark this place as comprehend languages.
Something over there.
Right, I see a button. And no... Well, there is one here. Brazier. Mob lights. None in this nook though. I think that's pretty much everything lit up. At least what I could light up. And everything looted. Let's press the button then. Click. Double open, but also Seems like we'll fight few skeletons.
Hells! Something just woke up down here.
And we are pretty clumped right now, which isn't ideal.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Darkness to our advantage, huh? Well, I lit up everything. Can I shoot anyone? Yes, at least one. This is out of line of sight. Let's shoot this one then. Enter. So, it would be good if I could climb Shadowheart on one of those balcony steps, I think. Oh, I haven't lit up this one. This is a really convenient AoE clamp for them. Let's get through the door then with Shadowheart.
Got to move.
And hide him in this place. Just enemy moves. And immediately they cast Cloud. Can see much then. I'll get this too far. Right, because I'm blind that I need to exit the cloud. So I want to break the cloud. First, I'm gonna start a blade dance. I mean blade song. Now some magic missiles. That's one enemy down. Also climb up here. Come up them with your increased movement now. And I could pop Shadow Blade, but I don't think I will need it. I don't think it's that type of hard combat yet. I'm gonna save the resources then.
Don't waste a step.
They are undead, however, which would mean that one of my abilities would be stronger here. Truth the Faithless. Two nearby Fae and Fiends. I don't have undead on this one. I should have the Smite, however, one of them at least. Ensnaring Strike. Divine Sense, right. Advantage on attack was against Celsius, Fields and Undead. So I'm gonna use that one. And then try to shoot one of them. Still only 40% shot on them and approach. As I'm the tank. Alright, at least one of the enemies has to dash. This really throws down at me. More dashes. Another one casts Fog. That's annoying. Let's exit the fog forward.
On the move.
And we are in the disadvantageous position here because we have a whole array of possible casters up the stairs. I hope my tanks can tank through those. I won't kill him this turn for sure, so I'm gonna try to bludgeon him. This miss also. Because of course it does. Everything misses. So I have Shadowheart outside of fog, but the fog would block her line of sight, unfortunately.
Got to press on.
Can I shoot anyone from here? This one, and it's not disadvantage. Despite shooting through fog and guiding Baldurs did pretty decent damage actually. That's one of my spells down. Can I cast Shield of Faith? I can. I cannot. This is touch. And turn then. And the Gale is gonna run across this place. Start off with jump, as he doesn't really have bonus action to do. And now across this place. Alright, it's glitched movement.
With haste.
They should really fix it. That after jump you can still see stuff. I don't think I have line of sight on your dome. Well, guiding magic missiles would go across curved lines. Nothing else has line of sight. Does sleep work? Sleep doesn't work on undead, right? Stupid me. I did forget to cast Mage Armor on Gale, so I might as well do that now. And turn.
Is ever easy. These boots have seen everything.
The undead smites would be pretty effective here. I don't have many spells though, so I don't really want to use them without reason. Maybe on this one, which holds concentration, that slows Shadowheart down. So I have Searing, Shadow Target on fire, 1 to 6 fire damage. Divine would be better, I think, because it deals extra damage to Fiends of Undead. It's melee though. Melee. Searing Smite, your attack summons Omnivines and snap target. Always prepared. And this can go as ranged. The other ones are melee. Now, nature is right because I'm the nature type, I think, of Oath. I could just shoot him at advantage because of my ability. Nice. Broken concentration. Didn't need to kill it. Yet another fog caster. That starts to get annoying. This guy is just throwing stone because I take out his weapon. Critical hit for 7. And a miss. Alright, 80% chance because guiding bolt hit. I think maneuver would be pretty good then. And that's, I think, immune to frighten. Let's see. Vulnerable to bludgeoning, immune to poison. Doesn't seem like they have conditional immunities. Could trip him. Could try to feed him. I think I'm gonna go for that one. 80% chance to hit. It's saved against the menacing attack, however. I think this is... well, this would recover on short rest. I don't think I'm gonna do short rest though.
Got to focus.
Unless I take more damage. Move out Shadowheart. I reckon I can use one mob spell on this fight. Guiding Bolt. This one holds concentration, but I cannot reach him. Neither can I shoot him. I could try to finish off this scribe. Of this warrior. Warrior was disarmed though. Another enemy down. Let end turn.
Lance board is set.
Gale needs to exit the fog. And I believe he had a lunging attack. Nope. Weakening, flourish. That's possible of balance offhand. No lunges then. I could blade some climax to get to them and deal a lot of damage. I think this was worth it. I am out of blade song, however, and I don't want to use second one. Let's damage the mob. Kept one, unfortunately survived on 1 health. Was that... I could blade song again, but that won't really help me to defeat this one enemy.
But to keep going.
They did lose concentration of fog though. Natalis can attack directly, I think. Maybe Searing Smite. Divine Smite. Well, I only have 50-50 shot on hitting him actually. Na miss does not consume spell. Alright, so let's use it. Missed, didn't use spell. I could compel duel, I don't think I will though. He tried to run away and died. Miss, last enemy. Once again Fog Cloud. So instead of going in order this time, I'm gonna start with Gale, as he is in the best position to break his concentration. Missed, however, somehow. Maybe Flourish. Flourish hit. However, he maintained concentration. If that's the case, he's gonna end the turn, and Laser is gonna actually run without provoking because we are in fog.
On the move.
So he can't take opportunity attacks, and she's gonna shoot him. Now he's dead. Concentration drops. And then I still have 2 initiatives to finish off the warrior. Melee attack. Now she has True Strike effects from her weapon. And for Natalis, my advantage ran off. Missed, unfortunate. Let's try to shove him. Failed. Did a bit of damage, not much though. And he pretty much loses here. Dead. As recovery, I'm gonna use Natalis. Killing Radiance. Turn it off. And it pretty much leaves me at full capabilities.
Seek and you shall find me.
And most spells on everyone. There is 1 maneuver down. Shadowheart 2 spells, Gale 2 spells, and he can actually recover spells. How much does he recover? Replenishes the number of level of spell slots the arcane recovery action can restore. You cannot restore spell slots above 5th level. So I can recover 2 spell slots with arcane recovery. That will be pretty much perfect then. First levels. And second first level. Here we go. And arcane recovery recovers once per long rest.
Let's go.
But now we have completed this encounter, and I already looted the skeletons before. Let's look into this.
Effort to hide one sarcophagus.
It is a lot of effort indeed.
What's hiding here?
Let's loot the room first. Doesn't seem like we have many light sources in this room. Seems like enemies just kept spamming fog for whatever reason. Amulet of Lost Voices, Speak with Dead spell. This seems pretty good.
Here goes nothing.
And in theme with the Temple of Scrap of the Dead. There's a plague.
Realize the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Cabin of Tombs. Giving flames on all of the candles I just lit up. Oh. Hello, Widebs.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Okay, the question, what is the reason for it? So he has spoken. What he are you talking about? A little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb pit. What are you? A peaceful undead, interesting. Why aren't you attacking me? Well, the option, what matter of undead are you to ask such a question?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yeah.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
No one life is worth more than any other. We are all equal. Life only value is as currency. That doesn't matter to me otherwise. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. The only life that matters is mine, depends on the mortal. That depends on the virtue of the life that is lived.
I
Not an
am
option.
curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
And that is with executed. It would be a bit disrespectful, I think. There's a soul coin though. I think. Luckily he did not notice it. It didn't count as stealing, so it shouldn't be any problem. And with that I believe we have fully explored the
Don't waste a step.
ruins, except for a few things. There were a few things I couldn't read, actually. And I will mark those ruins as comprehend languages required. But for now I'm going... Wait, actually, the exit was here, I believe. Yeah, the exit I want is here. Because I want to grab the buried chest. As now I have a shovel. I do have speak with animals on the main character. And the Natalis. Let's grab the ladder. And there is the dirt mount in question. Might as well dig while everyone is climbing. What do we have here? Two thread disarm kit and some gold. Not bad. So I believe I can now remove this marker. Yeah. Can I remove it? Yeah, finally. And let's place a new one in one of the ruined entries. I believe one was here. It would be called Oop, I have caps lock on. Alright, that will do. So this would tell me that once I get either scrolls of that spell or teach that to Gale, or anyone acquires said spell, to come back in this place to translate some stuff from the ancient languages and dead languages I couldn't comprehend before. And with that, this will be all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, please consider subscribing and liking the video. If you subscribe, you can also consider clicking the bell so you would get notified once new Baldur's Gate episodes come out. And with that, have a great day. Goodbye.